Yes, Alistair Carmichael, Liberal Democrat candidate for Orkney and Shetland.
Get used to that change. Happy? Marvellous recording.
Indeed.
Thank you for doing this. We've had denials from Nicola Sturgeon and from the French. Do you now accept that Nicola Sturgeon didn't make those comments that were reported in the Telegraph?
I have no idea what Nicola Sturgeon said. That was a meeting at which I was not present. I don't even know anybody who was. We had a third-hand account of it, but the self-evident truth is, of course, that we know that Nicola Sturgeon would like to have the Conservatives in government on their own at Westminster, because the one thing that matters more to the Nationalists than anything else is getting independence, and they would see that as an opportunity to create a wedge between Scotland and the rest of the United Kingdom.
Were you aware of this memo? Have you seen this memo?
I saw the memo in the newspapers, obviously. Look, it's important, obviously, that governments and diplomats can have these conversations. They happen all the time, and I think it's right that everybody should know that they will be confidential. That's why Sir Jeremy Haywood has now conducted, or has indicated that he's going to conduct an inquiry into this. That's absolutely the right and proper thing to do, and I think we have to now just allow him the opportunity to do the job that he's paid to do.
But you weren't aware of the memo before it appeared in the Telegraph?
Well, look, in the nicest way possible, you're now wanting to do Sir Jeremy Haywood's job, aren't you?
No, I'm just asking what you were aware of.
No, if you just excuse me a second. It's Sir Jeremy Haywood who's conducting the inquiry, and there's a danger that you can undermine these inquiries if you start conducting them on the pages of newspapers or on television screens. Sir Jeremy Haywood, quite properly, is doing this inquiry, and it's to him that I'll be answering any questions.
But I have you in front of me. Surely it's a fair question to ask what you were aware of.
Yeah, and listen, that's why I'm telling you, I will cooperate fully with Sir Jeremy Haywood's inquiry, but it has to be Sir Jeremy Haywood's inquiry, and that's why I'll answer the questions to him. I told you the first I became aware of this, and this is already on public record, was when I received a phone call on Friday afternoon from a journalist making me aware of it.
Do you accept the buck stops with you when it comes to the Scotland office?
Well, of course, as Secretary of State for Scotland, I'm responsible for the Scotland office, but you seem to be making some fairly substantial presumptions about the role of the Scotland office in this. That's why we're having a proper inquiry conducted by the Cabinet Office.
Do you think it's embarrassing for you and the Scotland office?
No, look, I mean, this is the middle of an election campaign. These things happen. I understand that the memo question did actually come from the Scotland office, but these things circulate within government.
If it turns out that a civil servant embellished and leaked a memo to the press, what do you think should happen to that person?
Well, look, that is why we have the inquiry being conducted by Sir Jeremy Haywood. You're now asking me to pass sentence on people for whom we don't have proper charges and we've not heard any evidence. That's why it's important that we allow the Cabinet Secretary to get on and to do his job.
People are calling it a smear. Do you think it feels like a smear?
No, look, I mean, these things happen from time to time. This is not the first occasion that there has been a leak of a government document. That's why we have a well-worn system that sets up inquiries of the sort that Sir Jeremy Haywood is doing, and that's what it's now got to be allowed to get on and do.
Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you.